Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster 2. This is the third episode in this series where I am building a custom Viking park called Vanaheim Adventure Park. This time, we will be building and theming some water slides as well as a couple of pools and building a mock powered coaster. So let's just jump right into this. So, obviously, we are now in the park under the front entrance gate, and would you look at that, there is a giant new building. The last time, we built the mock extreme spinner over here with some shops, walking past the giant queue, over to what is supposed to be a stave church. Now, I know this building looks kind of plain at the moment. A lot more detailing work has to be done. But let's head in the queue. Not going to be super highly themed as far as the queue goes. This park is going to be highly themed on the outside, but not much for the interiors. Got the trains all themed up so they don't look quite as plasticky and brightly colored as they were, because it looked exactly like the Seuss Trolley train ride. It goes straight over the market that we built in the last episode. But as you can see on the front, we have transporter with the lights, got some shields, a lot of wooden beams. Just try to make it look, like I said, less plasticky, less like a Dr. Seuss cartoon. But yeah, it goes right over the market that we built in the last episode as well. But yeah, there is the train and the initial station build. Obviously, this has a lot more to go. And then over here is where the water park aspect is going to be. So the next update should be finishing off the detailing of the church, the stave church, and the water park. And right now. So here it is. A lot more detailing got done. Added some stone work, as you can see here along the bottom. Windows, wooden beams, stone pillars. Different varying windows as you go up. I kind of tried to use forced perspective to make it look, taller, shrinking the pieces as I go up. Added, them to all sides of the structure. Different facing of the windows. There's a bit of a backup here, but I gotta get the sequencing all worked out. Vanaheim Village Tour is the name. I know it says transporter on the front, but that's really all I could fit there. But it goes all the way around the entire land here, or this entire front entrance area land through the coasters. And then, like I said before, next update is going to be building the water park feature right there. So, here's some water park. Alright, so guests are absolutely flooding in the area. The pool is a little bit buggy. I couldn't get it to, open immediately. Guests wouldn't go back there for some reason. I think it had to do with there being no theming, but we got changing rooms, guest services, and dryers. Over here, we've got a raft slide and then the drop slide. So it's going to start off the raft slide is going to start off kind of like Ray Rush into a little bit of a launch segment. Through a tight turn, little orb thing, some more turns, tight drop, and then a couple more turns to finish. And then we've got the drop slide, which trapdoor drop, straight down, couple more twists and turns, a little bit of a double down into the runoff. I don't really know water slides. Closed this pool so that way guests wouldn't jump in it. Only the guests exiting could get out of it. This is going to be the main pool. Gotta add ladders, probably gonna add a diving board or two. Gotta add some shops, theming. just make everything look nice and finished, complete, rounded off. But yeah, like I said, I don't really know water parks. I don't really know water slides very well. I do plan to do a water park tropical series a little bit later once I get this done and another project started. But here's the next update. Okay, so a lot changed, a lot of theming, a lot of foliage. I'm happy with how it turned out. Again, not hyper themed, but there's theming. So Forrest did this all in very nice, added in the blue, and all right, let's jump into first person. Here we have the waterworks. I don't know how well you can see the sign. A lot of guests added in some water spouts there. You can see the runoff coming out of the building in the back, and I fall in the water because I'm not watching where I'm going. Got just some nice houses, basically, is what it's kind of supposed to be like. Shops, dryer. Yeah, I tried to make it look nice and presentable without being hyper themed. And yes, the guests clip through all of the pipes and everything, and you'd have to like duck to get through here, but it's kind of whatever. Got the slide running through there, and they're kind of supposed to be themed like copper pipes. I kind of thought if Vikings were going to have plumbing and water systems, it was going to be copper. Got some more shops at the back, more changing rooms, splash emporium, so that way they can buy like their rubber rings and their floaties. I almost fell in the pool again. And yeah, I know this wouldn't exactly be like guests walking through here getting wet with dry clothes on, but it's whatever. But here it is, it's all finished off, got the back half kind of closed up and complete. We're not quite done. We got one more update to go where I'm going to be sticking a flat ride in right here. So here comes the flat. All right, spinning shields, as you can see here. I think I got stuck on something in the middle of the path, but yeah, it's a flat ride. It's a flat ride I would never ride because it spins too much, but just tried to add in some theming. As I'm crashing through the middle, there's a shield in the middle. There's shields all around, just spinning. Ignore that track over there. Just don't worry about that too much. The new barrier pieces do not stop guests from going through. Ignore the big coaster. Just it doesn't exist. It's not there. Just ignore that big coaster too. But those barrier pieces, they don't stop guests from going into an area or clipping through scenery like they did in the old game. And I also have another flat that I added in over here, Gobber's Flipper. It's not the best name, but it's something. I'm very bad at doing names for rides, so no surprise there. But yeah, Vekoma Tilt Coaster. This is something I wanted to show off. I said ignore this coaster, but I'm going to show it. So I bump it up to 6-car trains. Put it in test. And it's going to leave. It's going to take forever to climb the lift hill, even though I bumped the speed up. 100 and something foot lift. We'll check this out in the next episode. So, right, we have this track piece here. We have the tilt track piece. Great. Love it. Looks clean. Thing pulls up, launches, sends the front car flying off. Why? Like, just why? I don't get it. And it keeps trying to default to the flat. And then when it returns to the station, I don't get it. It doesn't do it with 5 cars. It only does it with 6. So I really don't understand why it does it this way. It's clearly a bug with the coaster, and hopefully they get it fixed out, because there is no way at the moment to make the tilt track longer. Because I was hoping for a 6-car train, more capacity, Like, I like coasters, and the higher capacity, the better. I understand that concept. But I don't like that it has that bug. It's whatever, but I hope they get it fixed. Ignore the big coaster, the hyper. But there is that, and there will be a POV of some of the water slides, or both of the water slides, in just a moment before the episode ends. But I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time on another adventure.